I've always believed that every person is given two invisible things at birth: a pair of hands to build with and a map to guide them. But most people grow up never looking at that map. They keep it folded, stuffed in the back pocket of their life, and then wonder why the road feels confusing, why they end up somewhere they never intended to be. Today, I want to tell you a story about what happens when you finally unfold that map, your personal map of achievements, and start walking like someone who knows exactly where they're headed. I remember meeting a young man years ago, full of enthusiasm, but completely lost in direction. He said, "I'm working hard, I'm trying everything, but nothing's changing." I asked him a simple question. If I followed you around with a camera for 24 hours, would it show a man working toward a destination or a man wandering wherever the day blows him? He paused, smiled nervously, and said, "Probably wandering." And that's when I told him what I'll share with you today. Achievement is not an accident, it's a destination, and every destination requires a map. Not a wish, not a dream you repeat at night. A map, clear, marked, and lived by. A map of achievement always starts with one thing: clarity. Not hope, not emotion, but clarity. You have to know what your mountain looks like before you climb it. When you don't know what you truly want, the world decides for you. People without clarity become workers for people who have it. People without clarity become drifters, reacting to life instead of shaping it. So I always tell people to start by asking the hard question: what do I truly want my life to look like in 5 years? Most won't answer honestly because the real answer requires responsibility. But the moment you dare to answer, you unfold that first corner of the map. Once you know the destination, the second part of the map appears: the route. And here's the part most people get wrong. They think the route to success is a straight road. No, it is a winding path through discipline, late nights, early mornings, correction, frustration, and growth. Life doesn't hand you a highway, it hands you a dirt path and a shovel and asks, "How badly do you want to walk this?" The map is clear, but the path must be built. That's why so few finish. The map is free, but the work is not. And in that young man's story, he finally built his route. He created a schedule, a real schedule, not a cute list in a notebook, but a daily structure that reflected who he wanted to become. He learned something powerful. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Every day he checked his map. Every day he asked, "Is what I'm doing leading me closer or farther?" That's what a map does. It keeps you from drifting. It corrects you. It reminds you that achievement is a destination reached mile by mile, not leap by leap. The third part of the map shows the obstacles. Every map has them because every dream demands a price. You will meet setbacks, disappointments, rejection, failure, and days where doubt whispers that you should give up. But a person who expects obstacles is never surprised by them. They see them as part of the journey, not a reason to quit. That young man faced plenty. He failed twice in his first business venture. He was told no more times than he could count. But he kept the map in front of him. He didn't stop just because the road wasn't smooth. He understood something most never learn. Difficulties are not detours. They are signs that you're on the correct road. If the road were easy, no achievement would be remarkable. Then comes the most beautiful part of the map: the companions. Along the way, you'll meet people who inspire you, teach you, correct you, lift you, challenge you, and sometimes confuse you. The key is to choose wisely who stands beside you. Some people will walk with you only until the road gets steep. Some will push you forward, some will hold you back, and some, if you're lucky, will remind you of the greatness you forget you have. Achievement is never a solo journey. It is a guided one. And when that young man changed his environment, everything changed with it. He stopped spending time with people who laughed at growth and started spending time with people who lived it. Finally, the last part of the map is the reward. Not just the success you gain, but the person you become on the journey. Because the truth is, the real achievement is not the car, the house, the money, or the recognition. Those are milestones. The real achievement is the transformation, the discipline you build, the self-respect you earn, the confidence you develop, and the wisdom you collect. When that young man reached his goal, he told me something I never forgot. He said, "I was chasing success, but somewhere along the road, I found myself." That's what happens when you follow your map without quitting. So today I ask you, where is your map? Is it folded inside the pockets of your excuses, or is it in your hands guiding your steps? Have you been wandering through days, hoping life will hand you something spectacular? Because life will not hand you anything you haven't pursued with intention. Achievement demands a map, and the map demands a traveler who is willing to walk. Moral: your achievements are not found by chance, they're reached by direction. Life gives every person a map, but only the bold unfold it. When you know where you're going, discipline becomes natural. When you know why you're walking, obstacles become temporary. And when you commit to the journey, success becomes inevitable. Don't wait for the world to draw your path. Unfold your own map, choose your destination, and start walking today, because the greatest distance between you and your achievements is not miles, but the decision to begin.